I've heard about the American laws for American courts. Tell me a little bit about what that bill does, or would have done had it passed, and then let's talk a little bit about the process that it went through in the Missouri House. So start with what was the bill?
The bill is called, well, it's kind of what we call it, House Bill 708. We called it American Laws for American Courts. And basically what this bill says is that in Missouri, our judges are prohibited from using any foreign law if that law would deprive one of our citizens of a right that's protected to them under the Constitution of the U.S. or the Constitution of Missouri. Because of business contracts, sometimes we do use foreign laws to arbitrate international contracts among businesses. So the bill fully recognizes that. We understand that there is a place that foreign law is appropriate in our courts as far as business contracts go. However, there has been a lot of talk from the U.S. Supreme Court, and they've used the influence of foreign law a lot. Several different states have, Michigan, New Jersey, Florida, Connecticut. I got a whole packet in my office where different state courts have used foreign law. Well, there's been a couple instances where the foreign law was used and actually was used against the liberty of one of our American citizens. And we haven't had a problem with that in Missouri yet. And so one of the biggest challenges I faced was everybody telling me that this is a solution in search of a problem. Well, not really, because the problem's already out there. And filling up your tank with gasoline is a solution in search of a problem. You know, you do that before you run out. So I think it's important, since the purpose of government is to protect people's rights, it's important to make sure that we don't waste taxpayers' money using foreign laws to deprive our citizens of our liberties.
Tell me now about the process that bill went through. So what was the first step? You introduced it into the House and take it from there.
Sure. I filed the bill with the Chief Clerk's office. It was assigned a number, 708. From there it was read the first time on the House floor, which is basically when you file it. Then it was read the second time on the House floor. It was assigned to the Judiciary Committee. I had a hearing on the Judiciary Committee before we went on our spring break. After the spring break, I came back. They voted on it in the committee, and then it was sent to the Rules Committee, voted out of there. Then it came to the floor for debate. The floor leader, Representative Tim Jones, brought it up for debate and discussion. And we voted on it the following day, or we voted on it that day for perfection. A perfection vote is basically the opportunity that all the representatives have to amend your bill. And then you vote on it for perfection. And once you do that perfection vote, you can't amend the bill anymore, which means that you finally do the third reading, and then that's the bill that goes to the Senate. Does that make sense?
Yes,
okay.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So after the third reading, so the American Laws for American Courts bill got a third reading in the House, right? And it was sent to the Senate.
It was sent to the Senate.
What happened in the Senate?
In the Senate, it went to the Judiciary, the Judiciary Committee in the Senate also, and they modified it a little bit. It still achieved the objective that we wanted, and I was all right with it. And then it went to the Senate floor for debate, and that landed in the Senate floor for debate the night before adjournment. Maybe the night or 2 nights before we adjourned for the session. There's a senator over there, Jolie Justice. She doesn't like the bill. She decided that she was going to talk it until they ran out of time, and that's pretty much what she did. She killed the bill.
That seems to be, one of the strategies is just basically to run out the clock. Because when whatever the time is on that last Friday of session, when you hit that time, everything that's sort of in process just dies and goes away.
Right, and that's one thing that the Senate can do that the House can't. In the House, we are timed. We only have 15 minutes per rep to talk on the bill. And the floor leader at any time can move the previous question, in which no more debate, we just go ahead and vote. But in the Senate, they have this luxury or privilege, I don't know what you'd call it, but if they want to, they can talk a bill forever, and filibuster it, and then that's just another way that they can kill the bill. They have an extra mechanism to kill a bill in the Senate, and that's basically what she used.
Right.